a loop, a big loop, and sometimes you just don't know how to bounce back from it. Hey guys, it's Nelly. Welcome back to my channel. Did you miss me? So anyway, as promised, that I would come in on a Monday and do a video. So here I am. This video will be short and sweet, but very transparent. We are going to label this surviving, but lost my way of living. And what I mean by that is simply this. Since Elijah has passed away, I just feel like I've lost a special part of me that has put me in a position to where, you know, I just shut down all of my emotions. Everything that I've ever felt is just kind of shut down. I'm very robotic, if you might say. Go to work, come home, nothing else after that. You know, don't go out with friends, don't do entertainment. As you guys can see, I'm barely on social media. You know, I like a little bit here and there. Been sharing some of the memories that Elijah and I had. You know, but very, very standoffish. And I don't mean to be that way. That's just, I guess, the way of me trying to deal with things. You know, I have my moments, and I know that's a given, but I haven't really had my grieving moment, and that may be another reason, you know, why, you know, my feelings, I have no feelings anymore. I've become completely numb to life, and whereas it's not a good way of living, unfortunately, that's the only way that I know how to survive. Losing Elijah has caused a lot of heartbreak for me. And so some things are just not as easy to handle anymore. So I don't take a lot of things lightly anymore. Everything is just very serious with me. And, you know, giving you guys transparency moment for me, it has caused a lot of turmoil in life in general. You know, within my marriage, you know, because I don't know how to interact when it comes to certain things. And it's taken its toll. You know, not to say that my marriage is in jeopardy, it's not. And I am very thankful, you know, that I have a partner that is willing to be there and stand with me every step of the way, because I am by far from an easy person, especially now, to deal with. I don't really let off a lot of emotions anymore. And it can become difficult. It can become difficult when there's a lack of communication, when there's a lack of emotions, when there's a lack of feelings. You know, just when you become closed in, it can cause a lot of turmoil. And I am aware of that. But I also know that me not being able to completely heal is where the ultimate issue is coming into play, and it's going to play a major role in how I'm living life. And it's unfortunate, and it's hard. You know, by any means is any of this easy, you know. And don't get me wrong, because, you know, my faith in God is still strong, and it's always going to be strong, and He hasn't left my side through any of this. You know, it's just the flesh. And this is something that I have to work out, and this is things that I have to deal with. And I am at the point of going to seek therapy, because I feel like it's going to help me out a lot. It's going to help my marriage out, you know, and is going to get me through, because right now I'm just coasting through life. Whatever that is, just coasting. I haven't been out all summer. I don't really want to go out. I don't, really want to surround myself with anyone. And it can get crazy. And definitely trying. And it's just an unfortunate situation, it becomes very lonely. My daughter just went off to college, and at some point she was my distraction, and unfortunately I did use her as a crutch for me, and using her as a crutch made me not deal with my feelings, and it just helped me just kind of get through, and now that she's gone, I find myself feeling more and more lonelier, because I haven't dealt with anything. And I just feel like it's easier for me not to deal with it. But unfortunately, when you don't deal with things, it can really affect everything. It can affect your health. It can affect your way of living. It can affect your marriage. It can affect everything that you do in life. So you have to deal with things. And I'm learning that I have to deal with them. It's just, how do I go about dealing with that? And that's the issue. I made a Facebook video a couple of years ago about when I had my moments of going through depression, and just wanting to end my life, and going through all of those hard moments. And I think that maybe that would be the reason why I am trying not to deal with certain things. Maybe I feel like, if I allow myself to feel all of these different emotions, that I might go back into a depression stage. And, I don't want that. But then, I think about it, and I'm just like, my faith in God is so much more stronger than it was then, my beliefs and what he's done for me and my testimonies and everything. So I should be at a point where I can heal and let him guide me through my healing process. But every time I think about it, it's just easier said than done. And it's difficult. I decorated Elijah's room, as my office when he passed, and I had his pictures everywhere, and, I put things in there that just always reminded me of him and the great memories that we had, and I was content with that because, as far as I felt like that was my way of handling things, but it wasn't until we were packing up to move into our new home that things kind of really hit me, and it shifted. And packing up the room in itself, just I really couldn't handle it, and that was a break moment for me, because I think that was like a realization for me that he really is gone and he's not coming back. And so I sobbed for a while, just because those thoughts were in my head. And there's never a day where I can go by without thinking about him or thinking about memories that we have, which is awesome. I wouldn't change that for the world. But then there's days of, me visualizing, all of the negative things. And by negative, I mean, the moments that he had, all the way up until he passed, the day that he passed, the look on his face and all of those moments. And it starts to trip you up, because then you have all of these conflicting moments and you have no idea as to how to deal with them. So, think about it. For the last 2 years, my life has been dedicated to Elijah and being his caregiver, taking care of him, mornings and nights in hospitals, doctor's visits. That's what my life consisted of. And now that I don't have those moments, I feel like I'm just so completely lost in life. That becomes a part of you, and that becomes a part of, your everyday living. And when you no longer have that, it's like you feel so lost. And it's gotten me to the point where I feel like I don't know how to love anymore. I don't know how to be affectionate anymore. I don't know how to just live and explore life and have fun and laugh and talk. I've lost my way with all of that, and it hurts because I don't know how to bypass that. I don't know how to jumpstart myself back, to where I was 2 years ago before cancer interrupted our lives and before cancer took my son away. Sometimes getting up out of bed can be unbearable. And, thankfully enough, I have 2 other kids that love me, that ensures they call their mom every day to check on me and talk to me. I can't even imagine, if Elijah would have been my only child. My heart goes out to all of the families that have lost their children to cancer. Whether it's your only child or not, it doesn't matter, because every kid is loved. Every kid is loved. And so my heart is just, it aches for you, because, and it just affects so much. And you really never know how much something can affect you until it actually happens, And so yeah, this video was just about having a transparent moment and being able to recognize that there are a lot of issues, that I have to address within myself, and being able to accept that I need some form of help to assist in my healing process. And that understanding that nothing is ever easy about this, especially when it's your child. And knowing that it's okay to feel how I feel in regards to just taking time for me and adjusting and coping, and just really trying to just narrow things down as far as how I can move past this hurt, this pain. Sometimes in life it can just take you for a loop, a big loop, and sometimes you just don't know how to bounce back from it. I am at that point of not knowing how to bounce back from it, and I am okay with letting you know that I've been struggling with bouncing back from things. But I'm okay overall. I'm surviving. Definitely surviving. And just hoping and praying that one day I will get back to living, find a happy median in life. Hopefully, trying to go through a grieving process can help me get to that space. But I think maybe I may need help in trying to find how to grieve, without completely going downhill. But I definitely am aware that I've lost myself in a sense. And so that can be, or that is very mind-boggling, but I know that I have to find things within myself to get back to a better place. And so that's what I'm currently working on. So sorry I haven't been posting videos. I haven't been in the right headspace to post videos. Mentally, physically, emotionally, just haven't been there. But I'm going to try to do better as time moves on, and, as I seek to get myself in a better mind space, I will attempt to get back on here on a regular and make videos on a regular and post them. They may be all over the place. I don't know. But I promise I will try to get back right with this. But anywho, I'm going to end this here. Love you guys. As always, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching my videos. Like, subscribe, share the video. Would love your feedback. Families that are going through what we are going through, I would love for you to comment, share your experiences, how you're feeling, how you're coping, how you've gone through the grieving process, because maybe your your knowledge can help me in ways that can help me get to a better space. Vice versa, maybe there's something that I can do to help you get to a better space. We're not perfect at all, but I think learning from each other is a very big thing. So again, I'm gonna end this here. Love you guys. As always, stay safe, stay blessed. Like, subscribe, share the video, give me comments. Would love to hear back from you. Love you guys. See you soon.